Hello everybody, it's Jason here and welcome back to another roast video. Today I'm going to be taking a quick and in-depth look into the new modular car system added this wipe. To begin with, we're going to look at car spawns and chassis sizes. So cars spawn on or next to roads and are spawned in 3 different sizes. So we have a small chassis which can fit 2 modules, a medium chassis which can fit 3, and a large that can fit 4. Now the modules on the chassis are completely randomly generated, so what you'll need to do is you'll need to find the parts that you want and then take them off using the vehicle lift and then put them onto another another chassis that you want, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So a very important item you will need to realistically maintain and change and modify your cars is a car lift. Now you can buy this at Bandit camp, so over here in the vehicle parts for 175 scrap, as you can see. So you buy it for 175 scrap, you research it for 125, and you can make it for 1000 metal frags, 10 high qual, and 3 gears. This lift just basically allows you to take modular pieces off the car, research them. It allows you to basically create your own car. Now these modular lifts require 20 electricity each to work, so you're going to need a power source. You should know the basics of electricity. You just basically need a battery and an input source. It can either be solar panels, wind turbines. If you're going to use solar panels, you're probably going to need at least 4. Wind turbine, you probably need just 1. But yeah, it just depends on how many car lifts you're doing. So if you have 1 car lift, you only need a couple of solar panels. So when you drive a car up, so for example if I drove that car up into a vehicle lift, you would press work on vehicle. Now on the vehicle you can obviously have the option to destroy it, but there will be modular parts on there. Because it's a small one, there'll only be 2, as you can see. But what you can do is, for example if it's a cockpit, you can take it off and research it. So there are 10 different modules that can spawn on the cars randomly. So I've made a nice layout here so I can show you what they are and how you make them. So the most common one is a cockpit vehicle module. This is just a normal cockpit. You can research it for 125 scrap and make it for 250 metal frags, 5 high qual, and 100 wood. An armoured cockpit module you can research for 125 scrap, 250 metal frags, to build, and 10 high qual to build. So these are like your cockpit, just your basic cockpits. Now engine wise, there's only 2 types of engine you can get in the game. So there is a cockpit with engine, which is researched for 125 scrap, built for 250 metal frags, 8 high qual, and 100 wood. And now you have your modular engine. So just your engine by itself, you're probably going to need this because it makes the car fast, more economical, etc. But you research this for 125 scrap, 250 metal frags to build, and 5 high qual to build. Passenger seat wise, we have a rear seats vehicle module, which you can research for 125 scrap, build for 250 frags, 5 high qual, and 100 wood. A larger one, which you would need to fit more people in, so would cost 125 scrap to build, to research, 500 metal frags to build, 5 high qual, 250 wood. Now storage module wise, there are 2 storage items you can use. So just a normal storage vehicle module, which would cost 125 scrap to research, 250 to make, 5 high qual, 250 wood. Now the last one storage wise is a fluid tank. They don't really have a point. There isn't really a point of them now. I'm not sure if they're going to make a point, but either way it costs 125 scrap to research, 400 frags to build, and 5 high qual, and 100 wood. The final things are flatbeds. These are also pointless. I have no idea why they are here. Maybe in the future there'll be something useful for them, but basically the same kind of thing as you can see here. And with these modules, you can see there's a little square like you would have on a weapon for like a module thing, for like an attachment thing. The square indicates how much modules it is. So 2 squares would equal 2 modules, and 1 square would equal 1 module. So for example, if I put I would not be able to put just this on a small one because it requires an engine. It would be pointless. There's nothing it can do other than look good. Right, now with modular cars there is in their engine, so I'm going to place an engine down so you can see. Drag it in like this. So with engines there's 5 different types of parts you're going to need. So you've got, I believe they're spark plugs, these are valves, carburettor, pistons, and crankshaft, I believe. Yeah, crankshaft. So there's 5 different things you need. So as you can see here, 5 different things. These are low quality components. So you'll find these in them red toolboxes around, and they're pretty cheap. They cost 75 scrap to research each, and 2 high quality to make each. So you're gonna need 1 of everything to make a car engine run. But if you want to make it run better, you're gonna need 2 of these items each. So 2 spark plugs, 2 pistons, and 2 valves. Next we're going to go on to our medium quality car parts. So the exact same thing, 5 of them, and you'll need 2 of each if you want it to run better. And these can be bought, and only bought, at Bandit Camp here, as you can see, medium quality stuff. So the carburettor will cost 75, valves will cost 50, spark plugs will cost 50, pistons will cost 50, and crankshaft will cost 75. All these require 125 scrap each to research and 5 high quality to build. Obviously the better the component, the faster the engine will run, and the more fuel economical it will be. Finally we have our high quality parts. These can only be bought at Outpost, and they cannot be researched. They require, this is the prices in Outpost for them. So a carburetor costs 120, valves 75, spark plug 75, pistons 75, and crankshaft 120. So that is all the car parts done. So I'm going to build myself a little car here. So I'm going to use the high quality components. As you can see, if I want to add 1 of each more, it'll make the car run much better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to craft I can't craft high quality components, but I'm going to get 1 of each. So this would be in here. So as you can see, now it's 100% acceleration, 100% top speed, 100% fuel economy. Now, every vehicle requires a engine and a cockpit. So whether you want to do this with because you can add as many engines as you can fit, so you could add a cockpit and engine, but you'd obviously have to add more spark plugs and etc. to that. So I'm just going to go with a armored one, which I can add here. So you can create a lock, which is add a lock for 75 metal frags. It's been a bit bugged for me recently, so I'm not going to do that, but basically adding a lock will mean somebody else can't steal your vehicle. I'll actually do it to show you, but somebody else can't steal your vehicle. And see, in creative servers it doesn't really work. I'm not sure why. So it's not really a good way to do it, so I'm just gonna grab a normal one because the ID isn't working or something, I don't know. But basically you can create a lock, people can't get in your vehicle, and you can lock it whilst you're inside so nobody can get in whilst you're moving. So you need to add fuel at the back. There's already a bunch of fuel added in there, and then all you need to do is drive it how you'd drive a car. So this one will be a pretty fast little car because it has a engine with all high quality components. You could add, I think the biggest engine you could add is on a large chassis which can fit 3 engines in a car engine and module, and they are just stupidly fast. I don't know if that'll be fixed or not, but they're very fast. As you can see, if you hit something, so I'm not very good at driving, but I'm going to crash into something here. Yeah, so really key to the road with these things, but as you can see, if you hit things, it will break, and if you get stuck, you can push the vehicle. So now some trees the cars can like mow down. I'm not really sure how it's decided whether we can mow them down or not, but yeah. So 2 ways to repair this thing. You can repair it with a hammer and metal frags, or you can, if you went in here, you could press repair here. So basically that is all you need to know for cars. That is everything I've covered. All it is simply car modules, chassis sizes and car components, and you've got yourself a car. So before I end the video, just to run it down quickly so it's nice and simple to understand, there are 3 chassis: small, medium, large. Small can fit 2, medium can fit 3 modules, and large can fit 4 modules. You will need a car and an engine and a cockpit on each thing to make it run. However, you can add your own storage and other items as well. Inside each engine, it will require 2 spark plugs, 2 valves, 2 pistons, a crankshaft and a carburettor to actually run, and these can be repaired using high qual if they become damaged. Obviously the better the components you put in your engine, the better the speed, acceleration and fuel economy will be. So that is pretty much it. That's all you need to know. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.